You weren't supposed to lose the ability to sit still for 10 minutes. A moment of silence now feels like a genuine emergency. We can't eat a meal without watching something, work without checking a phone, or even think without reaching for a digital distraction. Your attention span feels destroyed. Simple tasks feel mentally heavy while your brain still has the energy to scroll. Your brain has likely been trained to expect non-stop dopamine. This isn't just a bad habit, it is a fundamental shift. Your brain has been conditioned by short-form content, constant notifications, and fast novelty. Normal life has started to lose its psychological contrast. Work feels boring, reading feels slow, and silence feels uncomfortable. Your brain no longer knows how to be unstimulated. To understand why silence feels like a threat, we have to clear up the biggest lie about dopamine. It isn't poison. Dopamine is the system that drives motivation, anticipation, learning, and reward seeking. Without it, you wouldn't even get out of bed. The problem is artificial dopamine overload. Your brain evolved in an environment where rewards were slow, rare, and connected to physical effort. Today, you have a slot machine in your pocket. It provides instant stimulation with a single swipe. The variable reward hooks you. Your brain never knows when the next interesting thing is coming. It keeps checking, training itself to crave unpredictability over steady progress. This constant stimulation leads to what we call the strawberry paradox. If you eat strawberries after weeks of clean eating, they taste incredibly sweet. But if you drink soda every day, those same strawberries suddenly taste bland. Your brain works the same way with stimulation. When your baseline dopamine exposure is extremely high, ordinary activities lose their emotional intensity. Deep work feels painful, and conversations feel less engaging. Not because the activities changed, but because your reward threshold shifted. You are not lazy, you are overstimulated. You are suffering from reduced reward sensitivity. You can spend 6 hours online and still feel strangely empty afterward. Your brain was stimulated constantly, but it was never actually fulfilled. Modern life treats boredom like a fire that needs to be put out. Boredom used to be the natural state of the human mind. Boredom is actually the bridge to creativity, reflection, and deeper thinking. Your brain needs empty space to process information. If your mind is constantly flooded with content, your internal voice never fully develops. You become a consumer of endless inputs instead of someone who can think clearly. One of the biggest hidden costs is attention fragmentation. You start to half watch, half read, and half work. Your attention becomes shallow. Shallow attention creates shallow satisfaction. Binge consumption often feels weird and draining afterward. There is a deeper reason why your brain hates doing nothing. The phone has become a tool for emotional regulation. Often, the screen isn't about entertainment, it's about avoidance. We reach for it to avoid uncertainty, loneliness, stress, or the discomfort of our own thoughts. Constant stimulation increases baseline restlessness and anxiety. Your nervous system rarely has a chance to settle. When stimulation disappears, silence can feel almost threatening. It forces buried mental noise to the surface. A dopamine detox isn't just about productivity, it's about learning to sit with yourself so your nervous system can finally recover. A real brain reset is not about becoming a monk, it's about restoring your sensitivity so normal life feels rewarding again. The first phase is awareness, noticing the automatic behaviors like unlocking your phone without purpose or needing background stimulation all day. Reduce the biggest unnecessary dopamine spikes. Short-form content like Reels and TikToks are the main attention destroyers. They train your brain for rapid novelty switching. Practice boredom tolerance by doing one thing at a time. Eat without a video, walk without audio, or sit without grabbing your phone. Boredom tolerance is directly connected to focus capacity. If you can tolerate mental discomfort, you can perform deep tasks. Around week 2, things will actually feel worse before they feel better. This is the neuroadaptation phase. Tasks might feel even more boring. This is exactly when most people quit. The discomfort is proof that the rewiring is working. Replace high dopamine habits with slower rewarding behaviors, reading, journaling, or learning a skill. At first, these activities feel less exciting. As your reward sensitivity normalizes, they regain their emotional richness. Your mind becomes quieter. Simple tasks feel less painful, and even music starts to sound better. Your brain is no longer being flooded. The biggest mistake people make is trying to fix their focus using motivation alone. Motivation is unreliable and changes based on sleep, stress, and mood. Highly consistent people create automatic systems instead. The environment usually beats willpower every single day. If your phone is next to your bed, you are fighting an uphill neurological battle. Every app is designed to pull your attention. The smartest form of discipline is reducing the need for discipline. Delete distracting apps. Keep your phone in another room. Create physical distance from triggers. Remove the friction from good habits and increase it for bad ones. Consistency becomes part of your identity rather than a forced effort. You must train your focus like a muscle. Most people feel mentally weak because their attention span has been dismantled. Constant task switching increases cognitive fatigue. To sharpen your brain, you need to practice uninterrupted focus daily. Start with just 20 minutes of one task. No phone, no music with lyrics, no multitasking. Your mind will resist and feel restless. But that is the training. This 20-minute habit strengthens your prefrontal cortex. It is responsible for self-control and rational thinking. Consistency in these small repetitions matters more than rare, intense efforts. As you regain control of your mind, you'll notice a strange change in time perception. Constant stimulation compresses memory because your brain stops deeply encoding experiences, making weeks blur together. When your attention becomes intentional, life starts feeling slower and fuller again, in a world designed to hijack your focus. Sustained attention is becoming a rare and massive competitive advantage. People who protect their attention will have a significant edge, mentally, emotionally, and even financially. Your brain is always adapting. The question is whether you are training it for distraction or for depth. Your brain isn't broken, it is just overloaded. The same neuroplasticity that reshaped your habits can also help you rebuild focus and clarity. Don't wait for the perfect mood or the perfect Monday to start. Pick one small habit today. Leave your phone out of the bedroom, or sit for 5 minutes in silence. Every small moment of intentional behavior rebuilds your self-respect and self-trust. Your attention is the most valuable thing you own. Start protecting it carefully. What would your life look like 1 year from now if you finally regained control of your mind?